Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she is dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how we know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end. There is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Chicken, turkey, lamb, robin.
They have blue.
I personally am a fish egg.
I'd say continue to the cabin.
Yeah.
Wait, no, thanks for telling me what to do. It's not exploration and we've never chose it.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Never mind, we have to do that one. I remember.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning, she will lie.
Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is almost the blade is your
No blade.
No
But
blade?
this
Wait.
time we're suspicious of her still.
I was thinking take the blade but this talk. Be kind, but have the blade.
Both of their choices are really good. I don't know.
I'll take it.
You take the blade.
We haven't heard from
The daughter debased her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds, don't let it fool.
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
I can never forget about you, honey.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy, she's so coldly focused on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No.
No.
No. Oh, we have to choose that one.
I'm just here to talk.
Please, God, no.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
You know
Don't
what?
you dare.
We've never dropped the knife.
Let's drop the
It's fine.
knife.
We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
This is not the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming on to me?
No.
How would I get you out of here?
I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
What's your name?
How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Okay, we've talked about it.
Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
That one.
Well,
Do you?
No.
You're apparently going to end the world.
I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
lie. No.
You're apparently going to end the world.
No.
I know what I've been told.
We should be a liar this one.
Alright, we already gave up the chance to lie once, though.
We did, so if we want to lie, we can.
We can do it next time.
Yeah, next run through, we will just be an unforgiving liar.
Alright, which one?
I know what
I
I've
know
been
what
told.
I've been told. I don't know
I've got
what
to
I...
So you're not going to share.
How pointless of you.
If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this
But only if you
isn't
want.
talking.
That's what I was thinking. No.
How long have you been down here?
What's your name?
We already asked her what her name is.
Yeah, but that was when she was nice.
Oh, true.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
How long have you been down here?
How long have you been down here?
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
We didn't exactly give her a straight answer.
Yeah.
Okay, we've talked.
How long? How would I get you out of here?
Lance,
No, we're not trying to get her out.
Huh, I want to know if she has any ideas.
How would we get you out of here?
Yeah.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. Right?
What do you think
She
she's
is.
suggesting?
I'm sure of it.
Cut her arm off again?
Man,
Or
it's
jam her knife in the log? Or
part of me wants a relationship where you come. No. Okay, we're done. We've talked enough.
we've talked enough.
Enough
That will
talk.
ruin
no
that.
explore.
It will ruin the entire. Like, it'll just be the sharpest, like, left turn.
Let's go with it then. Left turns, baby.
I mean,
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Okay.
You know why you're here.
Slay the princess. I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to
We
know
have-
each other better while I
We should
decide
slay
what to
the
do.
princess.
Let's keep her locked away.
we've never kept her locked away. We've always tried to, though we've never tried to save her with a bad attitude. I say save her this time.
Okay.
Because
You
we
say
asked
Clover?
how to get her out, right?
Yeah, true.
You say Clover?
Say her.
Okay.
I kind of want to keep her locked.
You have to.
See, she softens.
You walk up to
Yeah.
the chains binding the princess to the wall and give
So
them
yeah,
time.
being a jerk,
They're
saving her
large
is
and
fun
heavy,
too.
far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away, doubtful.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key.
Besides me cutting you out of here.
That's what I said, man. Maybe the key's still lying around up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break me free.
Let's go with the second.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement.
You already know the
Someone
door's
is
gonna be locked.
Return to the bottom.
Yeah.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what.
Save the princess or slay the princess.
Save
Save her.
princess.
Against your better judgment, you cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you didn't so much as utter a free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even
She
bothered
mostly
by it.
just lost her hand.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Same thing, just cold.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the blade, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Resist.
Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back. But stop it. Stop.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Thanks.
And this time,
She steps
I bet
forward,
she will.
pries the blade from your rigid hands.
She knows
Maybe I'll
exactly
see
what
you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Hey, she made it click.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
That's what I expected.
See, the other one, she messily jabbed you. This
She was
one knows what
naive.
she's doing.
This one.
Her face remains unchanged
Ooh.
as she watches
I
you
like
collapse
this
to the
angle. I
ground,
like this
blood
frame.
flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
The prisoner.
I wonder what kind of voice we'll get.
This is a different one.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to
Proceed to the cab.
I kind of want to see what deja vu gets us.
Yes, please, for the love of God.
All right.
terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Since we're not outright saying it, he gets a lot more defensive since he thinks that he can convince us.
Yeah, he's gaslighting us.
All right. Proceed.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around.
Skeptic!
Hey.
Ooh! This guy's
I
ready
was
to...
not expecting the skeptic.
Hello?
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Proceed to the cabin.
This is more than just deja vu. I'm pretty sure this whole thing really just happened.
Nah.
Clover.
Little of that. Little of that.
I like dialogue. Also, the skeptic.
The dialogue.
Yeah.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world.
Ooh, the
Let's just
leaves.
agree to disagree.
They kind of move in the breeze.
All right. Proceed to the cabin.
Proceed.
Yeah, proceed. We already went down that way.
Oh, warning. She will lie. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
Wink.
Did you just say wink, Alan? No, I didn't. Wink.
I love him. I love him.
I love him.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Wink.
These are great fidget toys.
Yeah, it's fire.
Well, no, just
No, it's just
The
flicky.
interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a
let's just ignore the
A few
mirror.
pathetic
Never
wisps of
gets
starlight
something.
attempt to illuminate
I suppose
the
so,
cold
but it
light
is always so
walls
tempting, you
and
know?
thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I have something to say. Maybe the reason the narrator can never see the mirror is because, well, he's not a part of us, the player, but he is
Yeah.
with us. Yeah.
All right. So take the blade. Let's see if it even gives us anything for the mirror.
Yeah. Take the blade.
Even
You take the blade from the good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to what are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's the mirror.
Oh,
You reach forward, rub your hand. There was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
I like the way you think, Skeptic. I like the way you think.
into the basement.
It wasn't back.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
He says that
Her
every
voice,
time.
harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs
Oh, wow,
and
that's a lot
lock
more
eyes with the
chains.
princess.
Hello?
She
She
looks
is
up at you, the heavy
trained.
collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts
She's
her
in a
hands in
literal
her lap.
dungeon.
Yeah,
Like
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
That's what I've been saying.
What an interesting development.
About every
Why
other
don't you have a
time.
seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Agreed. Sit with her.
I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. You see how locked up she is? We're just going to leave her here. Leave the princess in the basement.
Sit with her.
Sit with her.
Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you
She's got a
before
black
you get too
crown.
close,
I like that.
holding up one shackled hand.
There is fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Nope.
This is the damsel dress. The damsel design, but with a black crown.
Oh!
Without the extra ruffles.
Yeah.
Alright. Next.
What are you doing?
It makes sense
Oh.
that this is the damsel design. It's
We went-
basically the same route, but
That's
in
the
the
dark damsel route.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. You do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you are told to sit.
Sit where you were told to
Where you were
sit.
told to sit.
Yeah. You should move the chair closer to the table.
Get
And
one of
all she
them.
asks
Get a
is
pizza
sit on the
box.
floor.
Yeah.
Still a good distance away from her.
I'll just do it left-handed.
Alright.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Man, I don't know.
Intentions. What do you mean?
I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
What happened after I died last time?
That other chain on the wall. Who's that for?
What
What?
would you have me do?
I think I'm just gonna leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that.
The other chain on the
Bye.
wall. Who's that
Save the
for?
princess.
Who's the other chain?
Well, I've been here before. Am I the one who remembers that?
I want to know who the other chain is for, though. 'cause-
Celery, you want the second one?
Yes.
Aw.
And then the chain one.
Oh,
Yes.
are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
I've had more than a second shot at things, narrator.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just
Say again?
good luck.
The first story we did.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly
Oh,
valuable
true.
information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important, necessary even, and maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic.
Damn.
I never said I wasn't.
Oh, so you.
Get it? It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly. He gets it. You're lucky. So don't
Like,
waste that luck by messing it up.
staring at him while he's
What?
just thinking.
Yeah.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Fine. You won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah,
I
sure.
hope you shut up.
We'll see about that. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be
See?
daydreaming.
I'm glad that she finally acknowledged us.
Yeah. Who's the chain for?
Who's the chain for?
Who's the chain?
I don't know. but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
Well, I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
No. Lock ourselves in the chains.
Let's do it. Let's lock ourselves in that chain, baby.
Inspect the shackle.
Yeah. Inspect the shackle.
Inspect the shackle.
Inspect the shackle, Bennett.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well,
That's
you're
why.
not.
You're not us.
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
Yes.
Yes.
What? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
But what if
Agreed.
he's telling
Yeah.
the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
Let's do it.
The shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Paused.
As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Yeah, that's what I was
And,
expecting.
as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Now you're chained there
Uh,
together.
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Prison of the mind.
Yes.
Become your own
Prison of the mind,
jailer.
become your own jailer.
Look at her. She looks pissed.
Yet another new perspective.
No, she looks bored.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
All right,
What's it supposed to be
princess.
now?
Let's see if we can have sex.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
How will we cut ourselves out? By cutting our heads off?
Yeah, lol.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, but there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here. What should we do? Did you know this was going to happen to me?
Wait in silence.
Yeah,
There's
wait
no
in
point
silence.
in asking any of these questions.
Yeah, all of those questions are stupid as fuck.
So, we're both stuck here.
I don't like the flirtiness you put into that, Clover.
So we're both stuck here. Obvious. What should we do? There's nothing we can do. Did you know what would happen? Irrelevant.
I don't think she did know.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something.
What if there's another bird that comes down?
This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes.
Are you scratching your leg with the mouse?
No.
It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
I'm waiting
Yes,
for
the world
her
is safe.
to change.
Mm.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of
We should
anything.
make her leave.
She's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that?
It just does.
Uh-huh.
But the line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist.
Let's go sit over here.
I like how in the damsel one, we freed her, but in this, we got stuck together.
Yeah.
Things are changing. The differences
Dynamic.
are smaller.
It's
at first. A bit
soulmates.
of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. Then they get larger. And larger.
What were you expecting?
I don't know.
It's getting cloudy.
Ooh, have you noticed the basement changing?
Wait, continue to wait in silence. She noticed. She's observant.
I wanna.
I want her to talk.
Yeah.
I don't like small talk.
Fuck.
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 That's rude.
That's rude.
I was right. Really. I knew it wouldn't. Oh,
You continue to wait in
Rex.
silence,
Fly.
and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, and watch lichens spread along the seams of the walls. That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happens to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us had started to erode. She hasn't starved. I guess she hasn't.
Can't stop.
Hunger is not a thing in this world.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through
But notice the wall
walls of the
The
basement.
chains are on.
Dirt
Hasn't
seeps
changed.
inside,
Yeah.
flowing across the stone.
Even though
floor
it's
like a
clearly
covering the
closer
ground
to
and threatening to swallow
outside.
you both. Time continues to
Yeah, there's a
pass
window on it.
yeah.
and to pass and to pass.
Well, arguably the one facing just open air would take less damage than the one facing earth and root.
There
I
are no
suppose.
walls. Then,
She looks tired.
and
I bet she is.
I think he's gone.
Oh, I can see the tendrils coming in at the top.
Yeah, you just noticed.
I love that.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin.